Kalidasa, a revered ancient Indian poet, is celebrated for his exquisite portrayal of nature. His work in Kumarsambhavam provides a vivid depiction of flora and fauna, akin to the moonlight's inseparability from the moon. Dr. Rathod, how does this connect to modern environmental issues?
Kalidasa's poetry not only celebrates nature's beauty but warns of its violation. In Kumarsambhavam, the disruption of natural laws by deities parallels today's human-induced global warming. His work speaks to the modern urgency of respecting natural balance.
Indeed, the parallels are striking. However, skeptics argue that ancient texts cannot address modern scientific issues like global warming. What counterarguments support the relevance of Kalidasa's work today?
Kalidasa's insights on nature's interconnections remain relevant. Ancient wisdom, though not scientific, calls for an intrinsic respect for natural laws. This complements scientific approaches, urging holistic solutions. His work preempts ecological issues we now quantify. Kalidasa's poetry can instill a cultural reverence for nature, promoting sustainable practices. By merging cultural appreciation with scientific efforts, we can foster a global ethos of environmental responsibility.
Kalidasa's Kumarsambhavam uses mythical narratives to impart profound lessons. For instance, the havoc caused by Cupid's disruption of Shiva's meditation is symbolic. Can you elaborate on how this myth reflects current environmental challenges?
Certainly, the myth illustrates the chaos resulting from violating natural harmony. Just as Cupid's actions led to Shiva's Tandava, our environmental disruptions could provoke catastrophic natural responses, such as recent tsunamis attributed to climate irregularities.
Some argue that myths are mere stories, lacking empirical basis. How do you respond to claims that they hold no practical value in addressing real-world problems?
While myths are not empirical, they offer moral and ethical frameworks. They provoke reflection on human actions and their consequences, serving as cautionary tales. This narrative power can galvanize public awareness and drive behavioral change.
In your view, how can these narratives be integrated into modern environmental education? Kalidasa's work, rich in cultural insights, offers ethical guidance on environmental stewardship. Dr. Rathod, how do these cultural elements contribute to modern environmental ethics?
Kalidasa exemplifies respect for nature, highlighting its integral role in human life. This cultural reverence is key to shaping modern ethics, advocating for a harmonious coexistence with our environment, much like the balance depicted in his poetry.
Critics may say that ethical teachings from ancient texts are outdated. What is your stance on their relevance today?
These teachings are timeless. They underscore principles of balance and respect which are foundational to sustainable living. As we face ecological crises, revisiting such wisdom can guide ethical decision-making in policy and personal conduct.
Looking ahead, merging cultural narratives with scientific advancements could revolutionize our approach to environmental issues. Dr. Rathod, how can this integration be effectively achieved?
Effective integration requires interdisciplinary collaboration. By combining scientific research with cultural storytelling, we can create compelling narratives that drive public engagement and policy change, much like Kalidasa's poetic influence. While data is crucial, stories resonate on an emotional level, motivating actions that data alone may not. Combining both can lead to a more profound and sustained commitment to environmental goals, tapping into a broader audience. This synergy could redefine environmental advocacy, making it more inclusive and impactful. By valuing cultural wisdom alongside scientific innovation, we can foster a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature, inspired by both knowledge and tradition.